Morning, Raymond. Morning, Brooklyn. Raymond, you're trying to join again. What's happening? I appreciate your enthusiasm in class so much you want to be here twice. Hey, Ray, the PowerPoint, just so real quick, the PowerPoint that you sent me on the light direction, I can't open. It's saying invalid request. Can you maybe save that as a PDF or something? Resend that to me? Morning, Brooklyn's forehead. How are you? Morning, Amelia. How are you? Or at least your microphone. How are you? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. What is wrong? Hmm? Good morning, Sarai. How are you today? All right, kiddos. Before I start sharing my screen, let me get where I need to be. There we go. All right. If you would please, good morning, Sarai. How are you? I'm great. How about you? I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. All right, here we go. So if you, ladies and gentlemen, would start signing in, this is to a Wayground classroom, and I have further been able to meet your requests and okay, provide some more interactivity to the lessons. And so this may be a way that we go as we move out of photography into our last quarter of graphic design. All right, so if you would join that classroom, that would be awesome. And I will also share that application window. And who else is joining us today? What are you doing to my microphone? All right, you are just not happy about this. I got a kitty carrier because she always wants to sit in my arms, but then I can't type. And she is not happy about that. Okay, bye-bye. Kind of good because it was stressing my neck out. And Spotify rolling. All right. Good morning, Imani. How are you? Good morning, Anaya. How are you today? Good morning, Ladanian. All right. Class, if you are just joining me, so Ladanian, Imani, Isaiah, Anaya, I am sending you a link. Please click on that link and join my Wayground classroom. This is where today's lesson, this week's lesson is going to be living, and may very well be a way that we work through the last 9 weeks together. That's loud. My bad. Good morning, Brooke. How are you today? Brooke, here is a link. I'm going to ask you to join my Wayground classroom. You need a code for the classroom. It should be in. Okay, you will need a code in just a second for the lesson itself. I need to get everybody into the classroom first because I'm going to put the lesson in the classroom. Okay. Try same deal. Yeah, that should be. Try V173305. V as in Victor. Good morning, Keone. All right. Let me send this again because I have a bunch of new folks joining. If you click that link, it should not have required. If you need a link here or code, here it is, V173305. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Oh. Did that work? Yay. All right, here you go. And let's see. Good morning, Xander. Good morning, Keone. Good morning, Deja. I don't think I said good morning to everyone yet. Now I have. Yeah, so if we can get logged into that, we should be good. And then I will have, okay, so now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put that lesson into that classroom. All right, and play and start now. And actually, no, assign to 5th period, 2nd period, visual arts, and photography, presenting.
The code is invalid, it says.
Okay, and Imani, where's your screen? Where are you? All right, Imani, you appear to be in. I need just a minute to, yeah, you're in. So hang tight just a second and let me get you that lesson. Sarai, you're in. Yep, let me get you the lesson, okay? It's looking for a game code now. You're already in the classroom. I'm going to assign the lesson to the classroom, but I could not do that until Savannah, you're in the wrong class. Okay. Good morning, Cameron. Good morning, Savannah. Savannah, kiddo, you should be in 2nd period. I should have seen you yesterday. Now, if you care to catch up and join me in tutoring, Savannah, I will offer tutoring this afternoon, and that can get us caught up on those discussions we've been having in 1st period. So if you can, please let me know. All right. Okay, so if you are in 2nd period, good morning, Cameron. Okay. Here is the classroom code. Please join my Wayground classroom. I am about to assign the lesson to the 2nd period visual arts class. Then we will have the code that we need to get up and running, okay? And if you are running into Cameron, you should be good to go now. I'm taking out Mrs. Martin's scene. Okay. Okay, next. Select all. Okay, and apply in one click. Okay, and done. All right. So now you should have in your. Okay, now you should have. All right. You know what? Happy Tuesday, everybody. I did not even greet properly. I said hello to everybody. Happy Tuesday. We are in our final week and a half of, well, for us, 2 weeks of the third 9 weeks. We are now working on our project, our final project of presenting our portfolio. I introduced that to us last Friday, and this is where we should now be working, or the project we should be working on. This lesson that you're going through today and into tomorrow and Friday, if required, will support. Why are you getting blocked, Deja? Will support that project. You're going to learn some about presenting your work in a public forum, but you're also going to learn about presenting your work in a digital forum. This will wrap up our digital photography. Next 9 weeks, we will be taking everything we learned from digital arts, everything we learned about the basics of elemental, the principles of design, the elements of composition, and we'll be incorporating all of that now through multiple media to create graphic design. So that's what the next 9 weeks is going to look like. Okay, the class code, Ray, should be that big long link that I am sending everybody. That should get.
It's not the game code, it's the class code.
I understand. That big long link should allow you to join my classroom. Once you join the classroom, and once I finish assigning the lesson to the class, you should have access to it. So let me see what you have going on. Good morning, Jalesi. Oh, you got, okay. All right. So you're in good shape then. So give me just a few moments, get Jalesi what she needs. Jalesi, this is a code to, or a link to join my Wayground classroom only. I'll assign the lesson in just a moment. Okay. So, in short, recap. This lesson helps support you in your final project. Final project due next Tuesday. Imani, Keone, I still need to talk with you both separately about what we talked about on Friday. And other than that, if anybody else needs to reach out to me separately, please let me know. I will set up a breakout room. All right. Now, without further ado, we should now have that lesson in our second period art classroom. And I see Keone, Sarai, Jalesi, Imani, Deja, Ray, Xander, Ladanian, Anaya, and Cameron are logged into the classroom. And that is 10 students, and I have currently 14 students in class. So who continues to need assistance getting in? All right, Deja, I see you are open. Thank you, Isaiah. Brooke, Yes, it appears you're in. Now you can go to our classroom. All right. If we're needing a code for the game itself, we shouldn't. Brooke, can you go back a screen? Yeah, refresh. This should go easier the rest of the year. Should. You're still being asked to join. Oh, assigned activities, see all. Click the see all on the bottom right. And you have a science quiz. Okay. All right, done. All right. 11 students. So Anaya, you're in. All right. Good morning, Kayla. All right, Kayla, I am sending you a code to join my Wayground classroom. That's what you're seeing up here. And then once you're in the classroom, you should find the last lesson for our photography class or photography unit, right? But some are not getting that, so I am trying to locate that as well. Play, assign, select a class, second period, next. Cancel. I want to see what's in this class. Students. Is the assignment. All right, hang tight 1 second more, please, Brooke. Anybody else? All right, Cameron, you are in, but it does not show me a game. All right, Brooke, can you please exit? The fourth link worked for you? Okay. Yeah, so go to second period visual arts now. I love new tech. There you go. All right, Deja, thank you. Kayla, here's that link. I apologize. Thought I said sent, pressed send. The pressure. All right, Ladanian, were you not able to? Yeah, there you go. All right, Jalacy, it looks like you're in. Isaiah, it looks like you're in. All right, so class, there's a bunch of interactive slides in there. Please go ahead and give your best opportunity to answer those questions based on what you've read. Try your very best not to just be already on slide 71. It's not a race. There's no prizes for second place. Make sure you're being thorough because, again, this is going to help you with your last presentation of photographs.
I don't see an assignment. Yes, it says I'm in, but I don't see like
All
any.
right. So click in the second period visual arts, Imani.
Oh, never mind. It was because I wasn't on the home page.
There you go.
My bad.
Hey, I'm happy to be able to troubleshoot instead of going, I don't know what's going on. Like I usually do. I love trying new tech, but boy, oh boy. All right, Kayla, looks like you are in. Excellent. Imani, looks like you're there now. Amelia, so yes, so you are right. This class, you did vote upon a final exam. Thank you for pointing that out, Amelia. And we will have that on March 3rd, which I believe is 1 week from today. So no heavy gulps, no heavy sighs, but still my recommendation is be thorough as you go through this activity. And once you're done, ladies and gentlemen, please use this time to go back, catch up on any old work that's missing, read the comments if you got a grade that you want to improve upon. Most of you just need to add to your writing. Maybe you got to add a picture or two. Maybe you didn't present any pictures. These are all easy fixes. All right, so use your time wisely between now and Tuesday. And yes, Amelia, thank you for that call out. We are doing a final exam. Okay. All right, so kiddos, I'm going to let you work through that. I'm figuring you probably have the game sound on, but if you do want the Spotify playlist on, please let me know. If not, then I'm just going to spot check, peek every once in a while and see how you're doing in the game. All right, and I'm still... It says that I have 12 of you in my classroom, but right now there are... Yes, I did and I will. But right now I still have 15, so I feel like 3 classmates are still not in the Wayground classroom. Sign up. All right, and I am going to go ahead and set up my first breakout room. Imani, I will meet with you now. Yes, yes, he came back. So sorry. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Is anyone need time with me? Is there anything I can help with? Anybody I can yell at? Encourage. Isaiah, are you hiding from me? Like, you can't see me. All right, how are we doing? Okay. Amelia. Amelia, wakey, wakey. Where are you, kiddo? Oh, come on, ladies and gentlemen. We can get started. Not working. Ray, you already finished up? Okay. All right. So Ray, is there anything, if there is anything you want to try and improve? So the final project thing, Brooklyn, yes, I can, I will. Uno momento, por favor. Ray, please, if you've not already, try to get me that PowerPoint that you sent that I told you I couldn't access. And if there's any work that you want to try and improve upon, we still have time to upgrade, grade up. Okay. All right. Brooklyn, I goofed. This class chose not to have a final project, so we don't have a final project. What we will have next Tuesday is a final exam for this class. So there is no thingy, I think was the term you used. There is no final project. Which means I'm gonna have to find things for folks to do this week, which is also fine. But we will not have a final project. So if there's anything that you need or want to grade up on, or is maybe incomplete, or whatever that may look like, you have tomorrow and Friday to be able to work on those and try to improve. How did we do on our quizzes? 10, 6, 9, 7, 8. Okay. All right. Nice job. You're good, Ray. I got it. Thank you. Isaiah, you finished the slideshow? We kind of got a ways to go. Xander, you. All right, doing a good job, Cameron. Keep going. All right. Deja making excellent progress. Thank you. All right. Very nice, Brooke. Love it, Brooklyn. Thank you. Love the thoroughness, Anaya. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ladanian. Oh, didn't get treated, Kayla, but it looked good what I saw, what I did see. Thank you. Jalesi, how we doing, kiddo? Okay. Good morning, Evan. How are you? Evan, I am sending you a link. Please click on that link and join my Wayground classroom. And once you join that Wayground classroom, you should then, that's okay. Understood. Once you join that Wayground classroom, you will then be able to click on the assignment that your classmates are going through. And this is my last presentation in photography. And going through this and prior will help you study for the exam, which will be next Tuesday, March 4th. March 3rd. All right, so now go into what you need to do is go into our classroom. So maybe click the upper left-hand corner. Or scroll, yeah, click. Go to your dashboard. in the upper right-hand corner, click that tab. Evan, click the button that says Evan's dashboard in the upper right. Evan, try the button in the upper right-hand corner that says your dashboard. All right, there we go. And click classes. Okay, you've not joined any classes yet. So why did that not work? All right, click that link again that I sent you, that big long link. Why is that? Okay, join class, bottom right. There you go. Okay. All right, now click second period visual arts. And photography presenting. There you go. All right, good job, Sarai. How'd you do? Sounds good. All right, Evan, you should be in good shape now. So, Evan, we will have our final unity test on Tuesday, March 3rd. But this and the prior Nearpods will help you study for that because all the content is going to come out of these units. All right, Xander, looks like you made it to the end. Nice job. All right, Ladanian, looks like you made it to the end. Ray, I know you did. Okay. Keone, is that my drive that you're getting blocked from?
No, it's my drive. It's trying
Okay.
to send the pictures.
Okay, no. All right, class, we got about 10 more minutes. How'd you do, Anaya? Very nice. Excuse me. Mm. Mhm.
I'm not sure if you see it too, but what am I supposed to type right here? Like it's black. I don't know what to do. I
So
can't
is
go.
that like around slide 67?
I have no idea what slide I'm on,
Okay.
honestly.
It's been acting up. I am okay with 3 question marks. Just
Okay.
all right. So yeah, I think it's around slide 67. That one particular slide is not playing nicely. So if that is what you have to do, that's what you got to do. That should be the only one. And that next slide is you, YOU. I don't know why that's doing that. It's weird. All right, guys, got about 5 more minutes here. Evan, you were able to get started. Looks good. Got it going so far. Brooklyn, how did you do? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. There it is, Keone. Nice picture. Now, Keone, following up on that on slide 3, do we, and maybe not as much slide 3. Yeah, I would say so. Do we have foreground, middle ground, and background in that picture?
I think so.
Okay, so what's your foreground?
Your foreground would be the bottle of oil.
Nope.
No?
Foreground's going to be your countertop. It's the thing closest to you. What's your middle ground?
The objects.
What's your background?
The wall.
So do you also now have depth of field?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. So again, these are things that are in use. Now you're putting labels to them. And now you're having a greater understanding of how they work within a visual composition.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. And class, it is my deepest desire to have all grading caught up today before Infinite Campus syncs tonight. Syncs SYNC, not SINKS. Although sometimes I think we wish Infinite Campus would SINK. All right, class, that's got us right at about the end. Looks like everybody did a fantastic job getting into the Wayground. You will have time to work on this on Friday. Tomorrow, we'll probably do something a little bit different. I know I have one classmate. No, I don't. That is going to be on Friday. So we'll have something a little bit different tomorrow, a game of some sort to knock out our 30 minutes, 40 minutes together. You will have time, hopefully, to work again on any missing stuff. And you definitely will on Friday. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you Wednesday morning.